Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for RS, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. So, in your situation, you say, please grade my recording. Do you have any link to all the speaking templates? I'm very nervous. I have the TOEFL on the 22nd. I don't know how I'm going to fare. You should do pretty well. I mean, you've been practicing a lot, right? Okay, yeah, let me give you some information here. So if you go to the speaking section of my course, I don't really have exact templates because a lot of those independent speaking tasks require different types of organization, and the main thing for you is when you take the TOEFL, you have to look at the question and then decide how to best organize your answer based on what you see. So you can't just memorize something, because if you do that, then you go and you try to answer the question in a way that you've memorized it, but you might not directly answer the question that's being asked. However, if you do want some general tips on how to organize the different types of speaking responses, here are the lessons you want to look at. You have the paired choice independent task. That's lesson 1, speaking lesson 1. Lesson 2 is the free choice independent speaking task. You can see how to organize that one. And then lesson number 3 is the integrated speaking task 3. You'll see a sample response of how to organize that. Then you go to integrated speaking lesson number 4. You'll see another sample response of how to organize that one. And then you have the integrated speaking 5, where you have the listening speaking casual. You can see how to organize that one. Now, I need to warn you, now it's very possible on the TOEFL, I didn't put this on my website, but in addition to talking about the conversation, they will probably ask you your opinion at the end about the conversation, about one of the solutions, and which one you like better and why. So you should consider that as part of your response when you take the TOEFL on the 22nd. I also have lesson number 6, integrated speaking task 6. So if you go through speaking lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also 6, that'll give you some general ideas on how you can organize your responses for the different speaking tasks. Now, if you want some general tips on how to super organize any type of speaking or any type of writing, you can go to speaking lesson number 7. All right? Okay, now let's listen to what you have to say.
I prefer to fire one who cannot get along with other co-workers, because as a manager, it is very important to keep the working force productive.
Okay, so if we go back to the question is, as a manager of a company, which type of employee would you most likely fire? One who cannot get along, or one who shows up for work late? So it's kind of a hard choice, but you chose the one who cannot get along, and as you said, because it can hurt the productivity of the company.
And this will help the company to grow. Firstly, workers who doesn't get along with each other can create a hostile working environment, which will in turn lead to unproductive work.
That's good. Good. So cause effect, hostility, and you have a lack of productivity.
Secondly, I would take care that my staff cooperate with each other and work as a team. This will keep everyone motivated, which is important for success. So, in order to have a successful business and friendly environment, I would dismiss the person who does not get along with other team members.
All right, so I think you're in pretty good shape there. Let's take a look at the rubrics and see how you will do here. So overall, you had an organization, I think. You had a topic in the beginning. You explained why you would fire the one who would not get along. You had 2 key points. You illustrated that through the body of the speech along with examples. So I think that your topic development was strong. And maybe my one suggestion is, when you get to the second part of the speech, connect it back. You know, a person, I would also fire a person who cannot get along, because this person would create an unfriendly environment, which is not what a company needs. Having a friendly environment will be, something like that. So you needed to connect that second idea a little bit better back to the purpose of the speaking task. I think that you have a bit of an accent, but no major problems. I'm going to put you between 23 and 24 points out of 30 on this practice test.